Oh my god, it's me when I was a kid. Okay, so I've been walking around this house for like 5 minutes, just trying to get comfortable with the whole blogging thing, and I'm not very good at it, so you're gonna have to excuse me. You'll see my dad. Okay, so, yeah, hi. It's been a while. How you doing? I missed you. I missed you a lot. Yeah, so I've been pretty busy doing stuff. I arrived, oh god, when was it? Was it like the 2020? Did I live on the 20th? I think I left on the 20th. I got here the 21st. And then, so I arrived in London, Heathrow, on the 21st, and then spent, I think, 2 days with my nan and her shitty boyfriend, who's a piece of crap and I hate, but that's another story. And, yeah, we hung out here for a while, and then what did we do? I think we drove to Scotland. That's what we did. We drove. That was like on the 23rd, something like that. Yeah, and then we went to Scotland, and I went to Zoe's house, and I had already been living there in the past, so it was weird going back, a little nostalgic, but I didn't really live there that long, so whatever. And then we met Tom and his parents, and his Polish dad, who, it's hard to beat. I mean, he always told me that, Tom says that his dad is, I don't know, the epitome of manliness, and he's like, you can feel his presence when he walks in the room. But he's just a little Polish guy. It's kind of hard to be intimidated by him when you're a head taller than him. But that day was the first time that I ever, I told somebody what I was doing at college, and they gave me the look of, I imagine Noah gets this a lot. I'm just kidding. Where, I was like, oh, I'm doing film and writing. And his dad was like, oh. So you're gonna be unemployed? Yep. But then he was nice about it and was like talking to me about all this stuff. And I got to talk to him about a bunch of different, who I like as a writer. I was like, I like Tina Fey. Speaking of which, when I was in New York, I went to get a bottle of water because I had to take NyQuil, but it was like in these huge capsules because you're not allowed to take liquids on a plane. Fucking terrorists. And so I did that, but when I was in there, I noticed that there was a deal on a book, and I may have bought Tina Fey's biography, and I regret nothing. It's awesome. Yeah, so, what was I saying? Oh yeah, Tom's dad, and his mom is really small and Scottish, and his brother is even shorter than his mom. So, that was interesting. And they're really big outdoorsy people. So his brother was like, does anyone snowboard? And I was like, but I got to have a conversation with him about, well, he talked about snowboarding. He was like, yeah, I go on all these blogs about snowboarding. It's like, that just doesn't sound fun. Do fun things on the internet. Whatever. So, yeah, we met his parents. Then Tom stayed with us the remainder of that time, and we went exploring, as I think I posted on Facebook, that picture. But, that place was beautiful. Beautiful! It was cool. It wasn't far from the town at all, but it felt so far removed from civilization. And I'm just walking back and forth right now. Yeah. I don't know if maybe I'll post a picture in the video. If I don't I don't know how to do that. This is gonna just be unedited and then put onto the computer and then posted on YouTube. Yeah, so then we went to like places like Edinburgh when Tom gave us a tour because he used to live there. He used to go to boarding school there. I mean, I've been to that place a couple times, so I knew all the stuff. But oh my god, we went to a Thai restaurant, and it was the most delicious Thai I've ever had. I got this thing called the Weeping Tiger, and it was just supposed to be this really spicy steak. But people in the UK, like, they don't know anything about spice, so it was just like really mild. And they're like, "Oh, it's really hot." Yeah. Oh, but we sat out on this. It was at the top of this building, and we sat like on the balcony and ate Thai, and it was the most. It was it was fancy living, top drawer. Yeah. And then we came back, I think. Oh yeah, we drove. We didn't leave Scotland when we left until really late, so we didn't get back to my nan's house until 1 o'clock. Something like that, 1 o'clock in the morning, not in the afternoon. I was gonna try to. The reason, I think this is probably gonna be a really stupid lesson, but that reason was because I'll show you. I'm gonna draw a map of the UK. Okay. Let's see if I can. You're gonna not watch me draw it, but I'm gonna show you it. So. Okay. Okay, if you see this, we, this is really stupid. Okay, we drove from here down to here. This is where my nan lives. And then St. Andrews is up here. So it was a long way, so you get it. Yeah, and then we drove back, and I went to London yesterday, and we were supposed to be staying there, but we didn't. But I went with my uncle and his 30-year-old girlfriend, and we had a fun time, and we went to... Oh my god, this place was filled with hipsters that we went to. It was called... First of all, we went to a place called Brixton, which is in London, and it used to be like a really shitty immigrant place. But I guess the indie crowd had moved in, and now it's like... It's like you get like home-brewed coffee there, and you get like all these independent places, and it was just really, surreal. But then we went to another place. I can't remember what it's called. But we were walking along the street, and I looked down, and there was a door. It's kind of like, it was like a house, but it was like an old house. But there was a door, and it was open, and it pointed downstairs. And there's these stairs that just descended into darkness. And above the stairs was a sign that said "Vintage Clothing This Way," and the only people coming up were like, I don't even think I've ever seen hipsters this hipster-esque, but they were crazy. But yeah, and then we came back. So I think I might just give you a tour of my nan's house because it's really tiny. Hold on, I gotta let my dad in.
Hello.
Hi.
Just sitting on the step for a while, pretty much. You seen it?
Yeah, I did see it. Uh-huh. Okay, I was gonna give you a tour, but never mind. I'll just show you the room where I'm staying in. Alright, hold on. if you turn around, that's all it is. So it's crazy. This is gonna be a crappy video, so I'm sorry. Because I got stuff to do, things to go, places, people to see. But, hopefully the next time you'll see me will be in, going to school. Scary. Anyways, I hope everyone's having fun, doing their own thing. And I hope Chris and Brian and Matt and Nate aren't dead yet. Although I wouldn't be surprised if they are. And I hope Justin's roommate is a huge dick. Just kidding. Bye.